Guys, in this video, I'm going to be doing another tutorial. If you guys look at the Eiffel Tower video, I did a tutorial, and I said I wouldn't be posting tutorial videos anymore unless that video got to 5 likes. Well, it got to 10, so I'm going to be doing another one. Now, this one's going to be more advanced, and it's called the negative double, or the double negative hook, and it looks like this. So it looks like that. Now this is more an advanced trick, and you might have noticed there's a laceration, so it's slack. So you want to make sure your string tension is neutral. If it's not, it just helps out a whole entire lot to get your string tension out. So, something that helped me learn this trick is learn the negative hook and kind of get really used to the mechanics of it. So you will have to learn negative hook. And again, this is a pretty advanced trick, so not just the negative hook is pretty hard to do. But on top of that, you have to do another motion for it and then land the actual trick. So to start off, I'm going to be breaking it step by step. So you're going to start off like you would do a negative hook. But instead of grabbing those two strings, so instead of having these two strings go over my hand, you're only going to want this string on it. So you're only going to want it to be like this. Now what helps me a lot is having the string, whenever you first whip it around, to have it on the back of my palm. So you see, if I don't have it on the back of my palm and I attempt it, first off, it's hard to catch and it just doesn't really work. And it's just easier to control that way. So now that you've got the negative hook down, you don't have to have it mastered like you get it half of the time, or 75% of the time. But it's good to just know the mechanics and the fundamentals of it. But you will need to know how to do it. You will need to know the mechanics of it. So again, there's these two loops. You grab the back one, or these two strings. The one closest to you grab. So just like this. And now that loop is going to continue to carry around. So the loop is going to continue to carry around. So if you see I just go for it, and then I try to do it, even if I hop the yo-yo really high, the loop is only going to get to about this close by the yo-yo. So that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to have your hand stationary while you're having the yo-yo up. And you also don't want the yo-yo to, hop, 6 inches off the string. You want to get like a good 2 feet. So now that you've gotten this, now here's the part that's a big step from here. So what you've got so far, and what I'm about to teach you. So what you want to do is, instead of keeping your hand stationary, so what's happening is when you whip the loop around, the string is whipping around counterclockwise. So when the string is swinging counterclockwise, you want to move your hand with that slack. So if you don't move your hand with the slack and you try to do it, it's not going to work. It's like basically, it's nearly impossible. So if you move your hand, that boosts it up, like 75% of, doing it. So So just like that. Now here, you're gonna stick your finger out. So once the loop gets to right here, or right there, you're gonna stick your finger out. So just like that. So this part is kind of complicated. So I'm gonna try to break it down in a slow-mo process. So the loop can carry around your hand and then land into the gap of the yo-yo. So you're whipping the slack around, it comes there, then you're sticking out your pointer finger, so both of those strings, so just like you would doing a negative hook, so just as you would doing a negative hook, you're gonna do, so you're doing a negative hook, but with an extra wrap on your hand. So, that's my analysis right there, but that's basically what you're doing. You're basically doing a negative hook with a wrap on your hand, but it takes more time and it's harder to do because you have to do it all in one throw. You have to hop the all in one hop. So you have to hop the yo-yo up, make that wrap, and then do the negative hook, which is pretty hard to do together. Doing here is once that slack comes around your hand for the second time, you're having both of those strings come around, and now there's these two strings. So if you guys remember in the beginning of the video, I was talking about how there was a string closest away from you, closest away, and furthest away. And what you did is you caught the closest away. So now what you do here is what you're doing here is you're catching the yo-yo on the furthest away string. So the yo-yos, or the string is going to come around your finger into the gap of the yo-yo. So the string that's actually going to go into the gap of the yo-yo is the one furthest away. So this string is going to whip onto the gap, and then this finger won't really do anything, and then you'll let go. So that's what basically is happening. So now time for the tips. So whenever you're practicing, you might find it hard to only catch that back string. So if you're doing this, and then it's kind of hard to, do it. It's a little bit harder in my case. For you, it might be like way easier doing that. And that's why yo-yoing is such a fun and weird, and I don't know. I don't know. But that's why yo-yoing is fun, because sometimes people will say this helps and it won't help you at all. So the reason why I'm doing these tips is to help you out for players like me that are having the same problems as me, and also players that are having different problems than me. So what you're doing, what helps me is practice throwing this. So with just this hand, just practice going around the yo-yo as many times as you can. And to start off, you're gonna have a pretty hard throw, a pretty hard whip, just like a negative hook. You're not throwing it like a hook, a negative hook, specifically for this trick. And if you could I had to get to 4. I got to 4, and that helped me significantly the next day to achieve and land the trick. Not bad. So just try to do that, and if you throw it as hard, then every single time, then you'll be able to accomplish the trick. Another tip is, so whenever you do the first whip and then it lands on the back half, I like to have my fist either like this or like this, because if I have it like this or like this, then it's kind of hard to first just get that back string there, and it's hard to for me it's just easier. So you want to make sure that do what best works for you, you know. But on that note, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope this person of view helped you guys learn a little bit more. If you guys want to see more tricks, especially from different players like Gentry Stein, I could be teaching you guys how to do different tricks from him, or Evan Nagao, or Ann Connolly. But whichever player y'all want to see next, you guys can comment down below. And if you guys want to see any ruse, just comment down below what you guys want to see, because I'm basically running out of ideas. And if you guys want me to start doing gaming on this video, I'm down. But really anything y'all want to see on this channel, I'm down to do. So I hope the person of view helped me. Also, if you guys want to just see, you know, person of view, me walking around, you know, the streets of Christmas, just yo-yoing in person of view, doing cool yo-yo tricks, then you guys can like the video. If we get this video to 5 likes, then I'll do a person of view trick or video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.